Even after partnering with a US-based sports investment group, the PGA Tour is still in talks with the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia. The PGA Tour have bolstered their ranks after joining forces with Strategic Sports Group, SSG, whilst at the same time confirming they remain in negotiations with the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, PIF. The PGA Tour have been at war with the Saudi-funded LIV Golf ever since their emergence as a rival for the biggest names in the game. Hopes of bringing this dispute to an end arose in June after Commissioner Jay Monahan confirmed they had made plans to work alongside PIF as part of a new for-profit entity. While announcing that they are still in talks with the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, PIF, the PGA Tour strengthened their ranks by partnering with Strategic Sports Group, SSG. Since LIV Golf's funding came from Saudi Arabia and they began to challenge the biggest names in the game, the PGA Tour and LIV Golf have been at odds. In June, Commissioner Jay Monahan confirmed that they had plans to collaborate with PIF as a part of a new for-profit organization, raising hopes for a resolution to this dispute. There had been reports that the Saudi fund faced competition to work with the American-based circuit, with other investment groups based in the United States also keen to become a part of the entity. And in light of the ambiguity surrounding the proposed agreement gathering, the tour announced on Sunday that they had partnered with SSG, which is made up of Fenway Sports Group, FSG, the owners of Liverpool Football Club. Under the SSG umbrella, FSG is one of several partners. According to golf analyst Bob Ball, the new partnership is estimated to be worth a total of £43 million, $54 billion. Even after the tour announced a deal with the American group, it was made clear that it still intended to work with PIF. Confirming the news, a statement read, "The PGA Tour Policy Board has unanimously selected an outside investment group to further negotiate with as talks with the PIF continue to progress. The decision to advance discussions with Strategic Sports Group, SSG, was announced Sunday in a memo to tour members. The disputed memo detailed the tour's intentions to advance negotiations with the Saudi backers in the hopes that this will put an end to their conflict with the LIV setup." The news is timely for both tours, as LIV recently enticed Jonrahm, one of the biggest names on the PGA Tour. Rahm agreed to a reported £450 million deal to become the biggest signing of the Saudi-funded league to date. In the wake of Rahm's decision, there is increasing pressure on the PGA Tour to reach a deal. According to some reports, Tony Finau and Tyrrell Hatton are among the other celebrities who may decide to follow in the Spaniard's footsteps. Man of the moment, Rahm is hopeful that a deal between the two parties that will now involve SSG can be reached sooner rather than later. "I can't speak on what I don't know. I wish I knew more about where the framework stands. I've kept myself absent from all that to be able to play the best golf I can play. It's a little distracting at times, so I haven't really paid much attention to it. There have been some significant advancements in the game of golf, and I sincerely hope that going forward, we can make choices that will improve the game." For the time being, the Masters victor is anticipated to become the most well-known figure to be suspended by the tour for choosing to participate in the LIV setup. But in the future, he hopes to compete on both circuits and the DP World Tour. "I do want to maintain my PGA Tour and DP World Tour status," he stated. "I will not give that up. Hopefully with the freedom LIV gives me I can play both those tours. There are certain PGA Tour events I want to play as long as my schedule allows. If possible, I want to make that happen."